here's some updated info on top WWE woman talents, Sasha Banks and Naomi. Following the Monday Night Raw walkout, Micheal Cole stated on the following SmackDown that Banks and Naomi had, quote, let us all down.
Their actions disappointed millions of WWE fans and their fellow superstars. Sasha Banks and Naomi let us all down.
He recited the statement that WWE had put out on social media. He says the pair have both been suspended indefinitely and a tournament will be held in the coming weeks to crown new women's tag team champions. Sasha Banks and Naomi's merchandise has been removed from the WWE shop.com, and their WWE Facebook accounts were also removed. They are both, however, still listed on their individual SmackDown Superstar pages on WWE.com. As reported by FIGHTFUL, WWE controls the official Facebook accounts, and they are generally created for the specific WWE characters for promotional purposes. Twitter accounts are usually created and managed by the talent themselves. WWE usually doesn't have control over them. In regards to the WWE shop, Fightful.com was told this was a part of the indefinite suspension, and WWE reiterated to Fightful that it does not indicate a release from the company. Fightful also reported that communication between Boss and Glow and WWE is pretty much non-existent. They also noted that WWE has canceled any travel Banks or Naomi may have had in the future. Sasha and Naomi have also been removed from the Then, Now, Forever intro video, with Sasha being replaced with a clip of Cody Rhodes and Naomi being replaced with a clip of Ronda Rousey. Dave Meltzer reported that neither Banks nor Naomi are being paid. It is rumored that both talents have contracts expiring soon. Both Banks and Naomi have remained quiet on the matter, though Banks has been spotted out in public at a concert recently, and Naomi has removed all mentions of WWE from her Twitter bio, where the profile once read WWE Superstar Naomi #FeelTheGlow. It now focuses on her other social media pages that go by her real name. Meltzer also reported that the Women's Tag Team Championship tournament idea has already been scrapped. Monday Night Raw play-by-play man Jimmy Smith discussed the situation recently on his podcast, Unlocking the Cage.
Like and share.
I
and
was
subscribe.
working the Monday Night Raw when this happened. It was announced to us a couple minutes after we were on air, which they don't do typically unless it's a real problem. Somebody pulls something backstage, there's some kind of weird injury. Okay, that happens. This was bizarre. I will say it on the show. I do not kayfabe on this show. Okay, I can talk about pro wrestling and, events and stuff like that. This is public. It's a public thing that I'm allowed to talk about. I would not sit here and work you guys. The rumor I have heard is, in the days of social media, where the performers themselves can spin their own narrative. Nowadays, if the Ultimate Warrior got cut, Ultimate Warrior would have picked up his phone and recorded something on Instagram and said, F Vince McMahon, blah, 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 whatever. The superstars themselves are able to get their own story out and get their own narrative out in the public in ways they couldn't 20, 10, 15 years ago. So what it feels like the WWE is doing, and I don't know, they haven't discussed it with me, is they're getting ahead of the ability of Sasha Banks and Naomi to put out their own narrative, right? If you don't say why, they'll say why. And it'll paint them in a different light than the WWE. The WWE wants their perspective out there. Where do you think what Micheal Cole read came from? What I don't get at all is the heat that my broadcast partner, Corey Graves, because he read a similar statement. He actually toned it down a little bit because they gave us, obviously, they gave him something to read, and much like Micheal Cole got, he toned it down a little bit. But guys, Micheal Cole and Corey Graves aren't making this stuff up. People are getting mad at them like they're freestyling this stuff. They're not. They're broadcasters. If Vincent said, here, read this, I would have done exactly what Micheal Cole did. Corey Graves didn't make up that statement. He's a broadcaster and he was told to read it and he read it. So I understand maybe the ire of the fans, but the misdirection of that ire is weird.
WWE SmackDown commentator Pat McAfee also commented on the situation via his show.
That was my first time hearing what Cole was saying live there.
I have no idea what to think there.
Yeah, what's going on?
I have no clue. This is a very fascinating thing.
Yeah, need Sasha.
She's superstar.
Yeah, talent.
They were our champions. What? I honestly have no idea what to believe in this whole thing. They keep me out of the loop with everything. I have no fucking idea. While Cole was doing his thing, I was very fascinated. What is going on? What is going on right now? I have no idea. I wish I had more answers for people. A couple people asked me during my chat with Pat on Saturday, what's going on? It's like, I feel like you know more than I do. Literally, as that was happening, I'm like, oh, god damn. Suspended indefinitely.
Hopefully we get some sort of resolution.
Yeah,
at some
we
point
need
here.
it.
I know.
So it seems as if this is a shoot situation. Will WWE let go of Sasha and Naomi? They have released big money names in the past, such as The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, who also allegedly had some creative issues as well. And if things do reconcile between Boss and Glow and WWE, will the duo be buried from here on out? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more news as it breaks from Sidenote Suplex.